Doing Bryan Nobile, Athletic Director here at Copiah-Lincoln Community College. I'm in my 7th year as Athletic Director, and before that I was a baseball coach, and been at Copiah-Lincoln for this will be my 23rd year. It's been a great, since 2019, it's as far as the BrockFILL, which at the time, it was a new thing for us, and the fact that it would supply a little bit more coolant, not as hot, being in Mississippi, it was very important to us. Because our football team shows up here in July and in August, which is the hottest months of the year. And besides that, we're year-round as far as in the community. We got a local high school that plays here, full soccer, full football teams that come here and practice and play, as do our players. And there's been no negative talk about it, which is always great. You always hear the negative stuff. It's always not always positive stuff. So we're very fortunate enough to have that for us as a community college. Now the concussion pad, which is the very promotional thing for us, is our elite level college guys. We sent 30+ guys to the next level in football. And you know, that's some of the questions they don't ask, but I know our trainers ask, our coaches ask, is turf, is injury prone. There's been no questions asked there. It's been awesome. It's been an awesome atmosphere for our kids and our players from out the community and our college. From a community standpoint, we're very fortunate to have one of just the few turf fields in the area. So I think this past weekend we had a club soccer team, and they were 12U, and they were up here till 8 till 4 that evening. So I always get calls during the week from travel soccer, travel football. Saturdays in the fall are full of our junior high football teams from our district, and what's important about Mississippi is our district schools coming to our campus, and that was another selling point for us. The turf and the BrockFILL is the safety and just the venue and the greenness of it. Really fortunate to have it. Tell them to ask all the right questions, right? Everybody mainly uses the rubber atmosphere. One thing I love about BrockFILL, it doesn't wash as much. That rubber's super bouncy, especially on baseball fields. And it's just a different carry. And this has got more of a natural feel to it, and it's just not as hot as well. Yeah, from baseball point, it's totally different, because the exit velo off those bats and hits that rubber is totally different from what it's doing off this BrockFILL. And that's very important. That's why, you know, we did the baseball field a little bit later than the football field, and that came into question, right? How's it going to play different from the rubber to the BrockFILL? And you know, we came out here and hit fungos and did stuff out here, and we said coaches loved it.